Alright folks, and welcome back to Jonah's boxing blog with me, Eddie Morris.
And myself, Jonah.
Neil Jarvis, aka Misty.
Misty.
It's been a long time since we've been on, but we're back finally on. The man cave sorted, as you can see. We've got a bit more room and we're more centralised at last. So we've got Misty on today. So do you want to ask him the first question or me, Phil?
No, go on, crack on.
Right, what area did you grow up in when you was young and got into boxing?
West Brom.
Oh, you was a West Brom lad?
Yeah, West Brom lad. I started when I was 7, 8. I went to the lodge.
Up the lodge?
Yeah, so that's where it all began.
It was a trainers back then
Jimmy Badams.
Jimmy Bad, yeah, we know Jimmy Badams.
So when I used to train with basically all the bouncers at West Brom.
Yeah, all them used to be in there back in the day, right?
Roy Skeldon,
Oddman.
Brian Upfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny Jinks used to go up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, all the Fight Parkers, Wednesday lads, West Brom lads.
And the Cowleys was up there as well, wasn't it?
yeah, so I was one of the young ones.
What sort of year was that then?
Oh,
If you was 7 or 8?
Been 85, 86.
85, 86. Oh, that was old school days, that
Yeah.
back in
Oh,
the
I've been
80s.
here, Mist.
I'll be 48 this year.
Yeah, when you were a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's when it
Was
all started.
Was the lodge... You didn't fight from the lodge though, did you?
Nah,
So
it was just a keep fit.
yeah, keep fit box.
Program, yeah, it's very
How
cool.
long did you box at the lodge for?
Only a couple of years.
Couple of
And,
years?
Jimmy Badams turned round. He says, "If you want to go in the ring," he says,
Down to Wednesbury.
"Go
Well
down
done.
Wednesbury." He said, "I'll have a word with Terry."
Yeah.
Because Jimmy Badams is,
Do you remember the training
Well,
back in the lodge?
yeah, he was, you know.
You just open the doors and you run around in the little
Doors,
yard
right.
and...
Well, back then I used to have my own running circuit because
Oh,
I
yeah.
lived round the corner. I used to go to the school and used to have a mole run.
What nights was the lodge back then? Was it Tuesdays and Thursdays? Or was it Mondays, Wednesdays?
Wednesday, Friday,
Friday,
and
right.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
And Wednesday was every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. was it?
Thursday, yeah.
Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday. So every Friday
So,
you
so,
could...
yeah, so you could do them all. You mean like you went every night,
Yeah.
really? Well,
Yeah, I used to go to the lodge myself, to be fair. Jimmy was still there then.
He's still there now.
Yeah, Roy Matthews
Yeah.
was there.
He don't go.
Who you got there now?
Son used to go up, Steve.
Yeah, Steve,
He come later.
yeah.
I think you got Big George Future up there now, you?
Oh, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think one of the Alorans was down there and that's known again as well.
Yeah, mind you, I've started going up, but I've stopped for the last 8 months. Basically, just be back.
Are they still getting a good crowd in?
Yeah, now and then. It's, you know. So,
Is it mainly
you need
young
to bring
ones
the
now
young ones
or
up now to the older ones.
maybe the older
Yeah.
ones? Yeah, that's how it used to be
I'm
fair.
trying to
Keep fit thing for me, really, isn't it?
yeah.
We just set
I'm
loads
looking
to
to bring the
try.
young ones through.
I was to try and get
and then
loads
pass
into
them on.
there.
You know, it's a good thing. So,
Yeah, when I was on the high streets, I was trying to get all the young ones when they was coming for boxing
Yeah,
gloves. So
yeah.
there's the lodges only up there. But I never bloody heard of it. Straight,
most of them,
everybody
go to the
straight to
gyms,
Wednesbury or Wodo there was after.
you know, boxing is the best keep fit sport
Yeah.
you can go into.
And
you
it-
know, it's
So, did you get
Well,
down
get
to
back
Wodo
into this.
school after that? Sorry, Phil.
No, sorry, I'm going to say, yeah, we both get back into it. Yeah, to training, look.
Yeah.
So we could, well, I'm going to say that we've been on about Friday today, we
Yeah.
opening the gym, yeah, with ex-boxers and training the kids.
yeah,
Yeah, man,
that's what I say.
brilliant.
So I'll go up and have the kids on the pads and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, hey, mate, sorry, mate.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and so you trained there for a couple of years, so you'd have been like 9, 10?
9, 10, I think I was 10 when I went to Wednesbury.
And that would have been Wodo school back
That
then?
would have been Modo school.
Yeah, you're still in
And
Wodo.
turned up and Terry says, Jimmy Badham sent you there, how old am I? I said 10, he went, oh, he said, "We'd always
So then, so about 86, missed.
88 must have been, yeah, 86.
And he says, go on, you know, join in. Our brother, they come along then.
Yeah,
I went for a couple of weeks. Then our brother turned up because he used to go to lodge.
yeah.
And then just carried on through there and like had the medical. When was I? I was 11 in December, and I think I just had my medical.
Been a month.
That was like a. You had to, where we was
Every
all
6
training,
months,
you had the
translating,
doctor
you
through
want
the corridor.
Yeah.
You had to go for a piss in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kevin little test tube and walk through where everybody's training and take a piss out.
Yeah,
of you.
yeah.
Give it to the doctor, make sure it's the right colour, and then what was it? I was 11 in December, And then after Christmas, I think it was the 7th or the 8th of January, my dad dropped me off on a Thursday. It used to be a pigeon fly with my dad. He'd have the pigeons in the back of the car, drop me off, and take the pigeons to the pub and whatever. And Terry said, you got your boots? And I went, no. She says, where's your old man? I says, he's just drove off. He says, you better go and chasing him. He says, you're boxing tonight. It was on a Thursday.
Yeah, man, that's how lucky
Tried
boxing
to
every day.
run up. He said, Dad, I'm going to have to go home and go and get me boots on boxing tonight. So that was, you know,
Short notice.
Short notice. That was on a Thursday night. No notice or nothing. Straight after Christmas as well. It was like,
Where was that? Where would that have been?
I can't remember who we went. There was only the two of us who'd gone.
Local show.
No, it's Stoke-on-Trent.
Oh, so bloody hell,
Yeah.
your first one as
So
well.
it was a Thursday night
Out
at Stoke-on-Trent. I was in junior school then. My last year in junior school. You know me
I was the
brother,
same,
don't you?
yeah. I was in the same, yeah. I was last year junior school.
Last year in junior school, it was Stoke-on-Trent, and went there. You have a warm up before you fight. I was first on, I think. First on. I thought, you know, yeah, great.
All excited.
Walked up the steps, I froze. Like that, I just gone like that. Errol picked me up over the 3 ropes and put me in. I was that nervous. I was like, shit, giving like that.
I'm going to say the fight down, sorry, mate.
You know, first fight, it didn't go too well. I lost. Well, you know, I didn't go down or nothing, you know, I lost. But I thought, I know what to expect next time.
Did you enjoy the experience of the first fight?
Yeah. I did another day. You know what I mean? The bloke who got fought, I think he's had about 8 fights.
Oh yeah, so.
It was my first one.
Fun.
And, you know, but it was a learning curve. So I was back into the gym, you know what to expect. But, you know, went out, second fight, I won that one. Third one, I think I lost. And I won about 5 on the trot after that.
Who was your trainers back then?
It was Chris Harpin. Harpin, I think Harpin, yes.
Paulie Harpin.
Chris was his brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the accident didn't Chris.
Yeah, he was giving good, he was.
Yeah.
I reckon he was.
I train with him like, all the time because we was like the same age and weight and that, and like we was always up in the ring together with me
I
and
think
Chris.
we had an accident.
motorbike, wasn't it?
Motorbike,
Yeah,
half his
yeah,
leg
yeah.
tore it.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
coming into
pretty
the
shame.
gym. Yeah.
I did try and ask you to come on the vlog.
He will come on again, yes, he'll come on. He ain't even been and picks up like his prize yet, like he won on the raffle.
Oh no, he's raving over, is there?
No.
So yeah, don't forget. The prize is still waiting for you as well.
Yes,
you know you're
Chris.
going to see this
I'll come
video.
on next, Chris. How many fights we need to have a dream?
Your first year?
Your first year.
Probably about, my first year, probably about 20. It was,
How did you pronounce them? Overall, 40.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
more,
well,
than,
well.
more than half. It was about 15.
Yeah, bloody
15. So,
Yeah, because
but
you
as
know,
I went on, it was
yeah,
better.
shorter fights as well
Shorter
every year,
fights,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, you
Went
fight
on.
good shorts because
went on. So
because
I,
go on, mate, sorry.
I think overall it was 60 odd fights, and I'd won about 52 of them. It was like giving on. It was, you know.
He was a good boxer, man. He was a good boxer.
It was one of them.
What was your favourite venue in your first year of boxing, do you reckon you went to?
My favourite one. I don't know if it was the first season or the second season when Parkour over at Wolverhampton.
Yeah, we all say parkour, don't we?
Yeah.
Dickie Bowes, you know.
Oh, that was
you
a
know,
dinner
the
show,
blokes,
or
he
he-
was walking into the ring and
And the
you know,
smoke.
because you got used to it after a bit going
Yeah.
into the ring. He was like, yeah, come on, get it over and done with. And he was like, and this bloke was at the table and there's all money on the table and he was like, and he goes, you're going to win tonight, you're going to win. I went, yeah, hopefully. And he goes, right, 100 quid, he wins. And it was all like, things like that. And I come out of the ring and, you know, we come short down here and I did win. And I walked down the steps and the bloke goes, shook my hand and went, down it off. And I thought,
That's sounded good to me, that's a top job.
got back down to the changing room, it was like, what's that, 80 quid? 80 quid back then. It was like 89 years, 88, 89. He was like, shit, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I'd say we're talking close, about 500 or 600 quid.
because obviously wages back then were a lot, I remember.
Yeah, it was about 80 quid shoved down my back and he was like, thank you very much.
I know I'd had a couple of times at parkour, it was great.
It was a good venue.
And the meals as well.
Oh, yeah,
Hard
proper meals, all
yeah,
right.
proper cooked
He
meal.
wore
It was a sandwich.
Cobby,
Yeah, Kerry.
you know.
Had to box all night and then give you Kerry something like quite a big drill.
Yeah.
I was just going back to you had to go and fetch your boxing boots. Would that be the pair you got there by any chance?
That's my first pair, that was.
Let's get them up and show them for the
Yeah.
camera. Missy's first pair of
We've got 'em
total
there.
boots. Want to tell us the story behind them?
Well, my dad just got me a catalogue and he says, pick a pair and I'll try and get you a pair for Christmas.
Do you have to send the money off like a mail order back then?
I couldn't
Or
tell
a
you.
cheque
It
or
was a
something.
Christmas present morning.
Yeah, it'd have been like sent a
I
mail
don't know.
order. Yeah, it'd have been
Well,
like a postal order or a cheque or something that had posted off to you.
Yeah, well, I had
We never
in Wednesday day. I was called the boxing shop in Wednesday.
Well, Wolverhampton, were we?
No,
There was
no,
one in
no.
Wednesbury, yeah. There was one in
There
Wednesbury.
was one on Union Street. What's it called again now?
Oh.
Anyway,
Might have been, but it was a Christmas present. But you don't have a lot of Christmas back then.
yeah.
But I was just boxing. And I remember having them. And I remember having a Rocky bag, what used to be in the Argus.
Oh, yeah.
And I had that in the back garden. So, I mean, when we was training before school, I used to get up before school and I was going to do a 2 mile run before school. I was just constantly training all
So,
the time.
this age now, 12, 13, you was living boxing as well as...
Yeah. I've done it since I was 7, 8. That was it, just constantly training.
It's a passion, oh, it is.
What-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to have a passion.
When you was boxing for Wodo, what area was you living then?
West Brom.
Still at West Brom?
Yeah, so West Brom, yeah.
And what school did you go to back then?
Went to Lodge, and then when I went to high school, I went to Bathurst.
I'll shoot back first.
Yeah, I went to Bathurst, then I got expelled from there. And then went to George.
I
I think a lot of us shared different
getting expelled.
schools
Yeah.
growing up.
I didn't enjoy school. I'd rather have gone for a 15-mile run and sit in the classroom.
If you could get me to
Especially
school,
Bathurst as
now-
well.
if you could get me to school, I was quite clever. I was really clever, but it was getting me to go to school. That was my problem.
I just couldn't sit still. I was like, nah.
I'm like that now.
And it was all the way as well, you ram down your neck every day.
It's like,
Yeah,
nah, I just stayed.
your religious education every day you have to learn.
Well, doing this video editing's like going back to school anyway at the minute. It's been frying my head. But so 13 now. You enter any schoolboy championships by now? Or just coming into your
Yeah.
The
first?
year after, wasn't it? It was the year after you had your first year.
And my third, first
and then,
year.
And when you're talking second year, that is like when you go in
That's what I went
with
to.
schoolboys.
It was the area championships first, which was staff championships.
Yeah.
Which I think that's on that video now. I've got another video to bring in for you. It's on there, which is at Gargraphs. Won that one, which I fought a chap called John Willems. He's on Facebook, he's one of my friends.
Yeah.
If we ever need him to come on here.
Yeah.
Because he fought for, was it Merrill? Broadhill?
Yeah.
I fought him about 10 times.
I've won a couple of them from Broadhill.
Yeah. Then it was.
How many did you win against him?
Bro, about 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. I think they were just warm ups.
Yeah.
I think it was like, you know, but the championships, so that was the same like the championships. We was training 7 days a week.
Yeah.
From October.
Yeah.
He was training constantly. And I think we used to go to Broadhill training camp.
Yeah, we used to go there every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was stairs, I think.
It was freezing cold in
Was
here
it
and all.
stairs?
Yeah.
You got the mirrors all at the top and
And you've got a fleck and all that as well.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, Doris is trying to get in the video. Just push her out of the way. I likes to get involved every time we do a video, to be
trying for
fair.
them. Won them, I think. That was straight to the finals, that was.
Yeah.
And then no quarters, just straight finals. Then we done the Midlands. I've done the quarters in that one. I think I had a boy semis and went straight to the finals. And I think Michael Moore fought. And I think I had performance of the night to that one.
Yeah.
I think I'll give to the piece of paper for reading.
As a comment.
Nesta.
Oh,
I think he brought out performance of the
Yeah.
day.
Andy.
And
Yeah.
I had performance of the day with that.
The
I'm sure
boxer
the
and all, so you
Midlands
see the boxer and all.
final, that was through all day. And I remember Errol saying, he says, I think it was on a Saturday. I'm sure it was on a Saturday. And he says, whatever you do on a Friday, Chewy trained on the Friday, that week, and he says, don't have nothing to eat whatsoever. You've got to weigh in tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Don't have nothing whatsoever to eat. And you're starving.
You'd be like, have a shit if you can. Have a shit, don't eat, don't drink, and you'd be like, gonna be weak.
Weak, yeah.
But they always wanted us at that. What, you know, them sauce, it was just pure, had muscle. No fat, no nothing, just...
Yeah. Like put you
I'm
on a
sure
bit
I
of a
remember
duck.
Phil, the once, I can't remember where he was training somewhere. I got one of them gas calculators.
Yeah.
And there was two of us, you, and I can't remember who else. The wrapped you in foil.
Oh yeah, you had to lose the weight.
Sit in front of the fire
Yeah.
in
Then he
tin
was having a
foil.
pleck. That was
Was
a
it
pleck.
pleck?
He was having a pleck, yeah.
Sitting in
Yeah,
tin
Adam
foil.
Johnson got me in foil because...
I thought, what the shit?
Yeah, because we have to because I'm pretty sure they'd changed the other day to the championships, and something happened and it's been held on the Monday. So it wasn't Sunday morning. I was only weighing about 7.5 anyway.
Yeah. It was like, you know, and our performance of the night, and thought that was a good fight. And then I think we went on to the nationals, and I think I got a bit let down with the nationals.
Yeah.
Because it's Welsh.
Yeah.
You're fighting in Welsh territory as well.
No, I don't think it was. I think
I have it on a video where I fight Lawrence, and you actually hear or Peter Churchill say, God, all our lads are all falling like flies, they look like flies, and you had lost, because we had like
Churchill or that.
he won and Dean and Andrew Lester won. Right, the rest was lost. Then there was me, you, and Mickey Icklin.
Yeah.
You know, I think we had I was 6 of us like representing on that day looking at quarterfinals, and only 2 went through. But when we was younger, they had a great sort of Welsh team. They had a great team. They had a brilliant team, man.
When I went in, it was like, what the shit? Because the chap who I was fighting, he was a lot taller and he seemed a lot heavier. Even Errol called the ref over and he says, I want to see his book, because he did look like the right weight and whatever.
Well, look at championships and that as well, yeah. You mean, we should just do one of these.
He was getting tall, you know what I mean? It's like me, standing up there and you 6'4". It was like, I've got no chance.
It's probably like, yeah, giving him ready, like, he
was just jabbing me off, I just couldn't get in. I was getting fit.
Where's that, no, it's, because Andre and all that was there, well, and I'm pretty sure he's in the Midlands, going somewhere. He's in the Midlands, but I think out of like every other club, like probably had 2. It was like, in the quarterfinal at most, and we had like
we had 6.
Yeah,
it was when I turned up went, wow, no, it was the best club in the country, and it went on for about 4 years.
Yeah, they had a strong, very strong presence in there.
Yeah.
Well,
nobody liked us when we turned up.
There's a lot of England fighting lads as well. A lot of you
well, we
fought for
don't
England.
because of our reputation as well. We'd already beat them.
Yeah.
We'd already beaten before like, we you know, we were going. Yeah, so you know, your first season you had what fights? About 18 or 19 fights, like 2 fights. After that, did you find there was getting less because you had like more wins? Because you had more wins.
You get less people want to fight you.
It's harder to match you.
Yeah, it was harder to match because you'd already done the staffs in the Midlands, and you conquered it. So it was like, and I think me.
It's hard like in a fight.
And then it was like
local.
I think Harold and Terry turned around to me, Daddy said, you know, want Misty to have a break for a bit so we can grow, so we can build, get me height, put a bit of weight on, and come back. And I've done that, and I think I only put on about 4 pounds. I couldn't sit at home.
You can't help like your size either, can you? Your ground size. You know what I mean?
I was always small, all right.
Yeah, and I wasn't.
Couldn't do it, and I had about 4 months off, and then he was like,
What age was the shorts and that from?
Shorts.
And the vest? Is that your first kit from when you...
Yeah, from Errol Johnson.
Is that from...
If they pinch him out, he just won't get borrowed them for like 40 years.
Was that the kit that you had when you first joined Wednesbury?
That right now.
You had to win that, you do.
I had to win that.
You had to win that one.
Final, yeah.
That's a
Is that the one? Is that the one?
You don't get that until you get to the quarters.
Midland Counties Schools Amateur Boxing Association.
Yeah, but I don't get that until the quarterfinals of the. You know, when you turned up for the quarterfinals, that's when you receive that.
Yeah, well, you know, when as you like hard box like in some of the Midlands finals that way, and you didn't you know as a prize, but when you had other times where when you got to the quarterfinals,
When you got to the finals, they give it to you then.
because it's owned, it's like basically, pardon me, owned by the Midland Counties.
Yeah.
So we are boxing for the Midland Counties. So
Yeah.
when we say it's boxing in the quarterfinals, they go, yeah, I'll do your best.
I mean, Midlands
But
final.
Everybody, look at that, how tiny that is.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
13.
Before we get too
12,
far.
It was about 12. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think I was. What weight was I? 6'12".
And,
On your first fight,
and the trophy that you bought with you as well, was that from the
That's
same...
the first one,
was
that was.
from the same era?
yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
the
That's
first
the
trophy,
first one.
folks. On your first fight, mister, I mean, you must have been 4 stone something. On my first fight, I was 4.
I was about 5'5", I think.
Was you?
Yeah,
I was about 4'11", I think. 4'10", 4'11".
Yeah.
On my first fight.
So you've done the Nationals, you've done the Midlands. Was that the furthest you went then?
Yeah, that's the furthest I went.
And how old was you then? 13, 14 then? 13?
About 13, yeah.
You still carried
Carried on for the next season. Herald I entered me into the Nationals thingy the year after.
that? You'd have been 13, 14 that
I think
season then?
I wanted to just thingy.
Just fighting on local
Wait on,
shows?
'cause I was fighting the same people. I was probably when I was having less fights,
yeah.
so there's nobody about, so I was just like carrying on. But things went thingy then, because my mum and dad brought a pub, and basically our dad was still working, our mum got a pub, things just went and I just stopped giving. And I just trained up the lodge.
And then just carried on back up the lodge?
Yeah, I just carried on at the lodge and then that was it then.
What would you say one of your toughest fights was? Do you remember your toughest?
Probably one of my toughest, probably I've got to say it. Jimmy Gould.
A couple of times you've fought him, maybe?
Yeah, fought him twice and I beat him both times.
Yeah.
But he's a tough cooker.
Yeah, man, he was a good boxer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as you've been like even now, I mean, he's all doing training.
When I started leaving, I was coming back giving. I'm sure Tippy from Scotland and Jimmy Gould come to Wednesbury.
Yeah, Jimmy
That's
and
when
Mickey Eakley and all that, yeah.
That's when I just started drifting out.
How old was you when you fought him then, Jim?
Oh, probably about that.
Yeah, I was like, because for them photos, what, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you and him, you both look really young, don't you?
That's when it started happening when I got kicked out of school. I gave school for 6 months.
Yeah.
Changing schools, mum and dad brought a pub and everything was just going here, there and
Affected,
everywhere.
didn't it?
Yeah.
You mean, affected your boxing with having things happening in the background and that.
I just carried on getting up the lodge, keeping fit.
And how long did you carry on doing that for?
Probably about 4 or 5 years.
So right
Then
up
I
until,
stopped,
yeah.
started getting up football, started drinking.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you get to 18.
And then probably I was about 22, 21, 22, I started going back up the lodge, done that. I mean from when I had my son, I was 24, I was still 10.5 stone and 28 waist.
Yeah.
So
He's
I
got.
was still fit.
He's also bought us some cracking programs to show us as well, and a couple
yeah.
of photos.
I just like, but I eat the drink, but I love going to the gym now. You know what I mean? Learning some of the young ones, knuckle down, you know.
Fair play to you.
Do your education, do a bit of sport, but for me,
So,
put
any
the
of
gloves on.
Yeah, any of you young guns out there who want a bit of help and you want to come up the lodge, got somebody to hold the pads for you here.
When I'm better,
He'll be back up there soon.
I'll be back up there. Jim's up there, George,
Yeah, you got Big George
Yeah,
up there.
Big
Should pop up, man.
Can show our faces, yeah. So if anybody's watching this from the lodge, me and Jonah am going to be popping in, and hopefully just do a quick video in there if I'm allowed to film. So we should be okay.
In all?
How many fights in all?
Yes.
Probably about 64, 65.
I'm going to say, because yeah, when you was well, I say, yeah, when you were younger, when us was younger, when you could have, like, every 3 days you
Well,
go
half the
fight.
time, I mean,
You went to go fight every 3 days.
You know, they tell you, I was still got me giving little blue book.
Oh, yeah, you probably, I mean,
half the time, you won't put the
how many
fights in there,
couple
because you'd fight that week. Right, you supposed to have 2 weeks off, I think, before you could fight again.
Oh, yeah,
You
2
wouldn't-
weeks, say 3 days, 2
honest,
weeks. Well, it was 2 weeks,
fight
you
in the
had like
week
2
after,
weeks.
but
You got 3 days.
You wouldn't write it in the book.
You just won't write it in.
Nah.
I think that was happening across most of the country, to be
It's
fair.
like, you know, you're just constantly, I want to train. I don't want to fight, I want to train. But you was in the ring.
How many times did it happen to you when you'd be like in the gym and like you just come out and go, man, you're Kevin, what's his name, Johnson, to tell me, like that, walking round and you're on the bags and then you'll go, man, you're on Wednesday.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
walk off.
Yeah.
You
So that's another thing, we used to fight in the week.
yeah.
Because I won't get school the next day after I've had a boxing match. I don't know if you ever the same. Because sometimes you just get, nah.
Oh, look, I'm used to boot me out the house. I had to go.
Sometimes you won't get back till late. I mean, sometimes
Yeah,
you
like 1 o'clock in the morning, things
1
like that.
o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock.
What was the furthest away venue you ever boxed at?
I don't know. I couldn't remember. Probably Sheffield,
Sheffield?
Nottingham.
And if you're talking the weekend and as well, like,
in
and
the
there's
week.
other boxers who's on at the end of the
End
bill.
of the night.
Yeah, man, they came back to
remember
like 1
the
o'clock.
once with one of the Leddingtons. I don't know if it was
Andy
Andy
or
or Darren. He was one of them. And there was only me and him. I was on first.
And he done last.
He was on last. And it was like, you know, you won't get back home till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. It was like,
He wants loads of fights though, he missed out, thinking, oh,
Yeah,
he's fluffy, he's
yeah.
fluffy and bugger school.
it was like,
No, I'm joking, kids.
But one of them, another, I was on here, you know, my first season. Remember my dad coming with me? And I don't know if it was at the Ponder.
Yeah, Ponder House was a great show, wasn't it?
But there was only a couple of us on. And we stopped till the end. Nowhere the Valai, I was a young kid, 11, right? You know, we met at the backstage. What the fuck is going on here? Got strippers on at the end. And it was like, I'm only 11 years old. It's like,
I agree with those.
my dad was stopping there.
Remember going, do you know when we was like in it, like ever realised what the smell of the fags on your clothes.
Yeah.
Your clothes wouldn't they'd stink, miss, like you'd actually been smoking yourself.
You was gathered in the ring, all it.
Yeah, it's like a big cloud.
You train hard, you train.
So you broke through
you
that
could
moment.
fight 20 rounds
Did
constantly.
you have a good following back in the day? Did you like your mates come, or was it just like your mainly your dad?
Mates come.
As a young
not
though,
much.
you don't really have it. It's more like when you get older, you have like friends.
Now with like social media and all that, it's gone a lot bigger, eh?
Yeah,
Even the
yeah.
amateur fights
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that, like your mates are all your uncles and aunts will come and watching there. And
Yeah.
back then it was like not seen as
Back
like
then
a
when
family
it was
event.
awful, we'd had a good turnout.
Yeah.
You know, everybody used to come.
Oh, it's good
You
to
know
the
what I mean?
large
Just-
Hilltop. That was the Ponder War at the back of Hilltop. What was one of
The
the-
Ponder House, the Ponder House was Hilltop, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good venue. That was. I
By
like that one.
the Britannia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guy of Baps, if we never had much money,
Gala,
one had paid to go in and one had run and open little
Great
fire.
show though, yeah.
We knew a little fire.
Yeah.
We knew a fire exit we could open and get in.
And
sneak a couple of others in.
Wood Green.
Obviously Bathurst.
Wood Green, I remember doing one thing there when we were kids. Errol got some of us all on. Wood Green had got some giving on at school.
Yeah.
And we had to go put a show on the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
I don't know if you was one of them. One of you had some people
Actually, that rings a bell, that does, you know.
some people skipping.
Yeah.
But you
I
had
was
people
there,
from the school, you know, like Baffers and all
Yeah,
that. I
no,
knew that we'd done boxing, but you know, like, and you got your mates watching you, and you're like, fucking. I don't know if you remember, it was like a promotion.
Yeah, mate,
thing,
yeah, I do, you know that.
And I
Really
think-
whiskey, you know, yeah.
And I said,
I do
why
remember.
doesn't do that no more?
I'll tell you
To
what,
get the kids into
that
it.
would be amazing if somebody actually went round the schools and took a few kids from the schools from different ages
Yeah.
and actually went round the schools and tried to
Yeah, that's
encourage
what
them.
it was, yeah.
That's what we do. We went to our dogs. They got something on, and we was on the stage. Some skipping, some doing exercise, some on the pads, and some shadow boxing.
And you'd be up for that, wouldn't you? It'd be up
That
for
would have been
that.
something you should have
Yeah.
organised. That should have been something you organised. We just had the Wednesday Carnival up there, Brunswick Park. That would have been ideal to do
Yeah.
something like that up there as well.
It gets kids involved, though. It's,
Yeah.
you know, come along, and you know, that's what I think it was. Andy Leifritz.
Yeah.
We'll speak to Tony Tobin about doing something next
Yeah.
year up the carnival up the park.
Yeah. So you know, it's something to get the kids. Get them off the
Interested,
streets.
yeah.
Yeah, keep them
well,
in.
What's it been doing, like a thing for ages, I've read about.
Yeah, but
doing,
all the knives, kids are all running around with knives.
drop the knives and pick up the
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah, on the should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the should.
If we could get them all a lot more into the gyms, it'd be brilliant.
Jumping back on there again, you doing boxing. How did you find the way, you know, when you was like first like up lodge, and then you had to come and get to Wednesday get to box. You know, our training, I thought our training was intense, like, and you know, because I only boxed once for Wednesday, but every single boxer who we've had donated,
Yeah.
have all said the boxer so gym so and it says, and man, come here to Wednesday, it was just
Wednesday
another level. It was just another level of training.
Another level. The thing I hated was the horse.
Oh, just coming up and
Oh,
that.
yeah. Somebody holding you back of your legs when you're coming up.
And you had to keep
down.
lifting
Yeah,
down.
I've seen that wooden horse.
And the bongs was a great little water. Get the bongs. Put down the bongs. That was great.
I don't know, because I was small then. And whoever picked me was tall. So it was either Aldi or one of the Leddingtons. Because they used to carry me up, because I was nothing. But for me to carry them up, their legs would touch the floor with my shoulders and there.
Oh, yeah,
so
so
I
you'd
just
help
walk
you.
up anyway.
Great.
Oh, not too bad.
And he was like on the bars. Remember doing the bars?
Bars. Yeah.
What was your inspiration for boxing back then? Everybody had a bit of a favourite boxer on the telly.
Oh, well, probably my favourite one, middleweight, who was Agler.
Exact same as mine, eh?
Everybody.
That's right, Reece. That's right. I loved him. Loved that
He
guy.
was the main man in that area as well, or he one of the main men.
And he got robbed, and you mean?
He got robbed, I mean, he was, you know,
He retired because we.
I knew about him before, because nobody wanted to fight him. And like Leonard, he was there because he got an Olympic gold,
Yeah.
and this, that and the other. If he'd fought Agler, before he went to Agler, he'd beat him. Yeah.
When Agler boxing, Agler was about 30 anyway, wasn't he, when he boxed?
Yeah.
But when he got robbed on that fight, I watched that live, Ollie.
Yeah.
I did watch that live, and I think you robbing kids, because like, I base myself on Agler. I mean,
Yeah.
forward.
Constantly forward.
What was your best memory out of all of it?
Making good friends.
Great, man, it's great.
Yeah.
But long time friends as well,
You know,
eh?
I mean, I've seen what's his name? Macca. I've seen Macca the other week. You know, how you doing? Oh, you know, nice to see you and everything.
He's
We
coming up
never have no faults with him.
He's still doing his gym and keeping fit.
Yeah,
and
no,
he's loving it, Macca.
Yeah, well, he's got some good boxing on it.
Yeah, he's loving it,
Yeah.
Macca. Fair play to him. I do keep on what he's doing.
He's using what like he knows, it. You mean, like he's using like his
Keeping
passion.
good friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, well, one person I asked him for years in Mutley. I got him into boxing because my dad used to drink in the Tree pub down Bromford Lane.
And
his dad was in
on
there,
Ailey.
and my dad was talking, he's, you know, boxing and this, that and the other, and he's, oh man, says, you know, where had you know, he was a bit of a, you know, and he says, you know, your lad's doing boxing, yeah? He says, where? He says, well, he literally lived, I don't know, because I think Lee went to, did he go to Dartmouth High School? I think he went to Dartmouth High School.
I don't know.
Yeah, because he lived up there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, he lived
did.
that way.
he only lived 20 houses around.
Yeah, by the lodge, would he?
Yeah, and I don't know, and we picked him up and we brought him to Wednesbury. We used to pick him up and whatever.
Him and Neil worries.
Yeah, Neil was a bit younger.
Yeah, Neil was only a baby then. I remember watching Lee
Yeah.
fight at the Gala a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think Hilltop as well.
We just met good friends, you know. But
And gentlemen as well, though.
You want the younger generation to grow up with it, you get respect out of it.
Yeah, of course.
You learn new manners.
Who's your favourite trainer?
Got to be Errol.
Errol.
Yeah.
Errol gets
You're a pain in the arse, like, especially when you was in the corner and you were doing your job right, you get a frigging slap round your face.
When he caught me smoking, or when he caught me smoking,
you're allowed to do it now. What was you sitting there, you're like, bosh ya, round the face. You can't make it up. So,
he lived on sandwiches and all day.
Crunch.
He lived on sandwiches.
but he was good what he, you know, he's good what he does.
But you know, it's like that, and they like all called it, right, so yeah, the Wednesday bounce. Like, and it's like, Errol, and it's what he says then, he come from Errol, that bouncing there. But it worked for all of us, because like, we was all good. It was all good
No,
with it.
slippers, they always say, oh, slip and slide, but you can do it with it. Bounce, quick, move, in, out.
But Errol was a good trainer, wasn't he?
Yeah, very good.
Very good, and
yeah. He used to lay and he used to say,
he's worked hard to
you
where he's now.
that chap, right, you know, you was good, but you were good enough.
A lad from Westbrom and
And this
Wednesbury.
is what you got to learn on, and he tell you what you got to learn on. He said, right, you're fighting him again in 2 weeks.
He's put his life
And he
into
built our confidence as well.
Yeah.
You know, like, when we like box somebody, like, and like, we actually know that we could actually beat him, but we're losing, and like it'll be, oh, you do, man, come on, can you beat him, and he'd put that confidence in you, but I can remember Errol getting warnings loads, man, for talking, because I could be in the corner shouting, and they go, Red. Like Red, any more times into warning. I'm like, sure do.
Yeah,
Should have only get fucking banned here for doing nothing. But we should have when fingers there was all fucking Wilkes, fucking
Lenny.
So he said,
Lenny
Lenny
Wilkes.
Wilkes. You remember Lenny? He was grey hair, the old bloke. He was a handsome dude, he was Lenny. And you had him and old Bill. Now him on that picture with a bald head, that's him, Simon. Sorry, buddies. Old Bill was a
Old Bill, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, that was you cracks and that. You can't Jesus Christ, I'm 13 years old, man. You're wailing around here. He's a nutter. He was a nutter.
That was like you spoke to it before on some of your other blogs, sparring. You used to get, run to that bag and you got the brown gown gloves.
Yeah,
nothing in
and then it
like,
stunk. And then soaking wet because somebody's been wearing like brand summers or Andrenton, and they used to like big heavy blokes, sweating to death, and I'd pick up, God, I'd pick up like a wet cabbage, man.
But you'd have some with padding in, some none,
yeah,
and you'd have to spar with them. That's all we got.
Who was your favourite person to spar with back then?
I don't know, I was one of the youngest lads really, wasn't I? I was probably one of the youngest, because I think I was one of the youngest.
Yeah, but you sparring every day, you did a few times.
I think after my first season, I think
probably Mickey probably sparring,
Little Breen.
Yeah, Little Breen, you share with
Bromley, Carl Bromley.
Carl Bromley.
Carl Bromley. Doctors, I think they come.
Jamie and Tommy, yeah.
You spar with them, but most of the time I used to spar with some of the bigger lads.
Yeah.
I think you was probably the same, because you was quick, so you'd have to make them to move. It was like, you know, they used to jump out, so we got to move and we got to get into them. So
I sparred with Youngstown loads of times, because I mean, because like it was because it was both good, but he was like how many years younger than me, so it was like better for him, like as well, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like he'd be like in the ring with me. And then I'd be in the ring with like Andrew Lester, and then Andy Winnes with AD, and then AD with the lead hose. It's like just.
You move around because I was quicker. I was probably quicker feet than you, and he got the reach, but I've got to get into him, break and nick me.
Yeah, do you remember that?
It's one of them.
But it's like, our things, what we had to work with, what he says, just
Yeah.
this basic rundown. Weekend, I have brand new gloves hanging out the baskets. Every single pair of gloves. And it's like, plus, you didn't have any money to go out and buy gloves, did you?
No.
So like, you had to use what was there.
What was there?
And then bags was there for years. That big one,
Did the club,
standing.
did the club run off like donations back then?
No.
Or
No.
everyone basically had to buy the stuff and
It was like,
pay for the
how
stuff
much did you
himself
pay?
and
How
that?
much did you pay?
50 pence a cent.
50
50
pence.
Yeah, that probably only covered the rent on the bloody gym now.
But saying that as well, though, we had a big gym. We had a lot of
massive.
boxers coming here.
Yeah.
And even then, like, you ward it, like, you got, as a couple and all that now, we have a session for that, session for that.
Yeah.
We was all in the same time.
Yeah.
All of us were.
Yeah.
Kids, adults, all in the same time.
There's big money in it now. Well, not big money, but you can actually earn a living out of it now.
Yeah, do you know if,
Running a gym.
do you know if we could have took us from then
Yeah.
to now? Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah,
we'd have done every
next
TV station.
Yeah.
We'd have been all over the world going, we would have. Guaranteed
Yeah.
what we missed.
Yeah.
When's,
We could have took a bunch of boxes from then and bought them here to now. And
Yeah.
It was like, it was
but to be fair, Wednesday's had a good show on TV. Come on, it's
everywhere, even like when
over
we
the
turned up
years.
to different shows and they go to Wednesday, like, man.
I bet that's all I remember one, the best, actually, what, you're the best in England, and it's
West
Wednesday.
in England.
It's
Yeah,
Wednesday.
4 years that went.
It's Wednesday.
4 years.
It's on the house with 25,000 people, even less than.
So that went on for 4 years.
They're the
No,
best
that
club
was
in the country.
in the
Because
country.
we actually won a prize. Well, you get a jersey, and about 30 boxes went into jersey, all paid for. Yeah, just on the weekend.
yeah, I remember you. That was
Yeah, man.
on a couple of the blogs there.
Still actually say that. Like, even though we come under Birmingham, we and Wednesday, all of our boxers, was just say, you had the odd few that from West Brom or of Tipton, but it's just on the border of Wednesday.
Well, we had to
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
just, I mean, so how many mile, I could drive, but yeah, man, we had a great gym down there.
Yeah.
We really did, man. We really had an awesome gym.
So when we were skipping, you had to go and get the rope. There was one of them plastic ropes with came leather.
Yeah.
And that made you skip, because if you
And then you never caught yourself on that, oh, yeah.
That came in.
Proper leather rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do sting a little bit.
You know.
Heavy as well, though, wasn't it? It was heavy.
That's what made you learn now, Woody.
It's heavy as well, though, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It's a life skill.
Yeah.
It's something you take into life
Yeah.
always. So
I
yeah.
think that's when I practiced in, when the head guards.
Yeah, well, do you know what?
I think I had one fight with an head guard on. And
It's about the same time, wasn't it? Because I packed in 1990, I did.
It's got to be after that.
Was
The
it?
day they bring him out, so that after Watson, Eubank and Watson, that's when they brought him out. So it was about
Oh, bloody hell,
92,
no. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No,
That's when they brought the head guards
Yeah,
out. for
yeah.
amateurs, that was.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I went there, I went in the gym in 84, I did. Had my first fight in 85.
So I never fought with an head guard until later. I probably had about one fight.
Well, actually, no, I'm back to front. I'm thinking when I went back at the age of 24. But
Yeah, there was head guards
I
there.
had head guards
Yeah.
in, yeah. Horrible. Constantly doing that.
It's like, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'd rather,
Yeah,
when
we
we
do
was in
more.
the ring, it was you hit somebody's chin with your head, or you get elbows in your face.
I was sparring with my mucker and he got one on and he gave me a right slow punch and I thought, you know what, I was still doing up my head guard. I hit him that hard in the ear on his head guard. He had a black and purple ear for at least a week. And he wouldn't put one on against us, but we said, nah, don't do more damage, try out wearing one of them. Come on, let's just have a little play.
Yeah, but like I like them boxers as well. Who, like, because you're on top, pull your head guard over yours.
Yeah.
I hated that. Because you're on top, they just grab you and pull your head
I've
guard
watched
down.
people fighting and the kids are in the ring and the head guards and he's constantly, you're getting beat
Oh,
up because his head guard's falling down and spinning on his face. So
Yeah.
instead of fighting back, they're trying to wrestle the head guard.
It's like, nah. You know, there's got to be another way.
Right. What would you do it again, Mist? You know, if you had the opportunities to go back and do it again.
Yeah.
And like, like, even though we all had kind of like our talents, we all had loads of talents, but would you have done more? Like,
Yeah,
and me, so, well, all of us, I think.
If we all knew what we got today and done today, we'd have all done it a little bit different.
Because, because like, we had 8
I mean, my goal was when I was younger, it was like, all I wanted to do was be a champion.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Yeah,
That's
have that belt.
I want that, I want that. But it never happened, but if I could turn back time, it'll go, I'm going for it.
To be fair, if we could ever turn back time, I'd probably be a university lecturer or an historian or a teacher or something like that.
I've been in prison.
Yeah, I'd definitely.
But you turn around and go, how many world champions that they got come from the Midlands?
But
That's how it would be.
And Joe, I have said this umpteen times on this, and it's, I didn't mean, like, it ain't ever saying anything bad like about Kieran, I mean, apart from Kieran, what's his fucking business, Lee Woodley, but in amateur gyms, right, you'd never have thought in our gym that he would have been the one that went to win the title.
And
No, he was the laziest trainer.
He was, and he actually knows himself.
Yeah.
He knows himself.
That's why we want to get him on. We want to hear his side of the story.
Yeah.
But you know what? Winning the title,
Yeah,
man.
He
Fair play
was
to
the same
Wood
with
was-
his amateurs. He was training. He was like that.
Yeah,
already.
he's running. He's coming last.
Still one of my favourite fights though.
He was like,
Oh,
When he won that Lonsdale belt.
Man, he was a great boxer. Well,
as soon as he went in that ring, he took him out.
He come alive, Dave. He come alive.
Yeah, as soon as he stepped.
He was that laid back. He was unreal.
Him and
But
Mickey
you won't come in on
Jennings.
the vlog as well,
We watched
they've
that.
got you on
I watched that a couple of weeks ago. That fight again. Him and Michael Jennings.
Yeah.
Probably dominated that. Yeah, he probably dominated that towards the
I
end.
remember, I'm sure, but he's at the Galabaths. That's a Stamper. I'll have to get it off our brother. It's at the Galabaths. I'm sure he fights. Is it Gething?
Oh, Steve the Geffin.
Yeah, I think that's
But Steve or what's your one name? Robert Geffin.
Yeah, just hold that up for the camera, Phil.
Yeah.
So we've got some fights, look here, from 1988 that I'm going to split them all up into separate fights, and that will be.
I'm on first.
So.
That was the first fight.
And then I'll split them all into separate fights, and they'll all be on over the next few days. So just bear with me, but I will put every fight on as a separate fight.
So who's giving the trophies out on there? What's going on?
Who is?
Like,
Oh, is he?
yeah, he's on there's giving the trophies out. So I'm sure he went for a title fight.
He's getting a daughter. Was in my year. Bathurst with Dallas.
Dallas, yeah. I think Joe went as well there. I'm sure
Yeah.
Joe done boxing there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you say your brother boxed as well?
My brother did, but he was the brains of the family. I think he only had 4 fights.
Oh, he decided to keep
That was
his.
it, really.
He was a big old town was our boy.
Yeah.
He was massive. He was like a solid boy.
Yeah. He only had 4 fights. I think he won 1. I think that was it. But I carried on. I enjoyed it. He'd rather get up for school all day. I'd rather put the gloves on.
Anybody want to give a shout out to?
No, just all the young boxers. Just stick at it.
Stick at it.
And train hard. And
If you need any help,
put the
you gotta ask.
knife down and put the gloves on.
That's right.
That's our logo. Don't
Drop the
forget.
knives, pick up the gloves.
Hopefully, folks, we're going to get one on every week.
Yeah, been waiting.
Phil's just going to be moving, so we might be a little bit held back. He's been homeless for a few weeks now. Well, not so much homeless, but
waiting
waiting to move into his new home. But
did you come?
yeah, he's getting a bit posh on us. So yeah, we'll be back very, very soon.
Eddie, give me a loan. That's right.
I'm skint, folks. I'm unemployed at the minute. But yeah, we've got to get Jimmy Gould on.
Yeah, well, Jimmy is coming on. Jimmy's coming on. I was talking to Doherty as well the other week.
And did you say Jimmy's got a show coming up as well? Did you say?
Yeah. Jimmy's got a show coming up on this Friday, I think.
So quickly, if anybody wants to go to Jimmy's show, just look on his Facebook, on social media, Jimmy Gould. And if you want tickets,
And he has a gym as well. He does.
and he has a
his own
gym. Yeah, if you want to train, that's in the Priory area, is it?
Prince's End.
Prince's End.
Yeah,
Is it Prince's End?
Yeah.
So yeah, link up Jimmy if you're over that way, Dudley, Tipton, any area there, and you want to get the kids into boxing. I have got a few of my friends already got their kids there as well.
And Woodley as well. Yeah, we can get you on soon, Lee.
So if we can get you on as well, that'll be banging.
And now the Babby's finished like his football, he says, for the season. He says he'll come on, so the time is now, Wooders.
So just want to thank everybody for tuning in again.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for Misty as well.
Mist.